Okay, this is going to be a recording about some of the pricing strategies that we looked at last class, but I wanted to go through them here on this Prezi, so hopefully you have a better understanding of what these are. And today we're looking at pricing strategies based on psychology. Okay, so how you can trick the human brain into thinking certain things based on numbers that they see. So let's go through these. All right, so let's start here. We have the Kia Soul. And we have the Jaguar. So then you have a question, which car is better? So in your brain, which car is better? And then you ask yourself why. And then we have the concept of prestige pricing. Okay, we know that a Jaguar is going to cost more than a Kia Soul. All right, so just the price alone, you don't even take 1 second to look at the price, or besides the price, what's underneath the hood of the car, what's in the car, the features of the car, what it's made out of. You don't even think about that. All you know is it costs more, so it must be better. Okay, so we associate quality with price way too often. Okay, so another example would be something like gym shoes, where Nike can make a shoe in Indonesia for $3 and sell it to you for $110. Or something like Skechers can make the exact same shoe for $3 and put it on the market for $20, but we automatically think that the Nike shoe is better because it's $90. And how could a $20 shoe possibly be as good as a $90 shoe? When in reality it's made out of the exact same material using the exact same procedures, only it doesn't have the Nike swoosh and it doesn't cost $90. So that's prestige pricing. So you see that a lot with, again, more expensive items, not necessarily cheap things, but more expensive items. So that's prestige pricing. Next up here, we have Blender 1 for $49.99, and we have a very similar blender for $50. So the question is, which one would you buy? If thinking that the blenders do the same type of things, same features and whatnot, research shows that most of you would buy the $49.99 blender, and that is because of odd even pricing, which states that when your brain sees an odd number, it automatically thinks bargain, good value, I'm getting a deal, something is it's cheap, it's on sale, whatever it is. And even numbers on the exact opposite scale represent quality. So if it's a $50 blender, I guess the opposite is true. You might buy it because you think it's better, when most of us though would buy the $49.99 one because it's cheaper. Okay, so just simply knocking off 1 penny could increase your sales. All right, it's not going to hurt your bottom line too much. Okay, the 1 penny is not going to make your business go broke, but it could increase your sales. All right, so that's something to pay attention to as a consumer in general as you walk through stores and go through life. How many things are priced with nines in them? It's incredible when you start to look at it. And you'll see a video here in a little while that demonstrates that. Moving on. This one's not quite as tricky, but it's price lining. Okay, when you have products that are similar, like tires, for example, and you have a certain line of tires, and you could price them at different levels, a $48 tire, a $68 tire, and a $98 tire. That way you make your tires available for everyone. Now, the more expensive tires might be better. They might not be better. They quite possibly could be just dressed up a little different, but you charge more. And people that are very into their cars and into what they put on their cars are going to come in and buy a $98 tire no matter what. Okay, because they will allow themselves to only spend $48 on a tire when this one that's $98, that's probably better. And I really love my car, so I'm going to spend money on the $98 tire. Okay, so that's not always the case. There could be a legitimate reason that the materials in the tire are better and whatnot to make it more expensive, but the concept of price lining is you make that product available to different levels of people, really, that want to spend different amounts. If all you did was offer the $98 tire, you're going to lose the customers that don't want to pay that much. So you make different levels of the product, and that's price lining. Oh my heavens to God, what happened here? Hold on a second. All right, we're back. I think I have fixed the problem. Okay, next up, we have multiple unit pricing. This is kind of simple to understand. Again, this is really common with cheap retail products. So when you're in the grocery store, or especially when you're in like a 7-Eleven or a gas station, it's just everywhere. That you take items, bundle them, or not bundle them, put a couple of them together, and put a special price and dress it up with a big sale, or buy two for $2 and put some, like you see here, some yellow color around it, and people automatically think they're getting a bargain. Okay, so someone that comes in for this example and sees they only really wanted to buy one case of Pepsi, and then they see, well, if I buy two, I can maybe save $1. So they end up buying two. So you just increased your sales right there when a person coming in only wanted to buy one, but since they saw this great deal, ended up buying two. So you get people to buy more of what they came in for. So people aren't going to do that with a $50 or $60 item, but something that's $3-4 bucks or $1, whatever it is, like McDonald's, two for $2. Oh yeah, I'll take another one. Why not? Okay, so a great way to increase sales volume with cheaper retail goods. This is just put a couple of them together and make people think they're getting a steal by buying more than one of the item. Okay, so you'll see that everywhere now that you're aware of that. Okay, here we have bundle pricing. So it's similar to multiple unit, but companies bundle things together so they can sell something as one unit instead of you going to different places to buy things. If there are products that go together, a company will package them up and sell them as one. So let's watch this pretty well-known example here. Okay, so you see we're all pretty familiar with the triple play that Comcast goes. So they bundle home phone with internet access, with cable TV, and they call it triple play. So they bundle it together. Okay, so they don't want you getting your home phone from AT&T, your cable TV from them, and your internet access from whoever. So they want you to get all three things with them. So bundle them together, give it a name, and presto, people flock to it. Okay, you also see that when you go buy a computer. So you buy a laptop at home. Let's say you buy it from Dell. Dell doesn't want you to go other places to buy a mouse or to even buy software. So they will strike a deal or something with Microsoft to preload your computer with Microsoft Office or certain programs, so that you buy it all from them. So just by complementary products being bundled together, you can save money. Okay, you walk into like a clothing store. What are they going to do? They're going to sell you a suit, guys, and then they're going to try to sell you shoes, a tie, a belt, and everything else, and bundle it together and give you one price. So it's a pretty common technique. Then last here, this was a little bit longer of a video, but really demonstrates some of the things we've been talking about here. Okay, so that's a great story about psychological pricing. Okay, so that will end that, and I would like you to now go to your assignments page, and there's a little wrap-up assignment for you to do about this presentation. Okay, so go to Schoology and to your assignments and look for the psychological pricing activity.